It is live and it's Monday. Mundane. Monday. First off, let me just say a few things, right? Take your time, sit back, sip your coffee or your tea or your Bud Light or whatever the hell you're drinking. A few things, okay? Let's just talk a little, okay? Can we talk? Okay. I want to talk about a lot of things, okay? I'm going to explain. I got some explaining to do. All right? Okay. So, hope you had a great weekend, by the way. Hope you enjoyed the 4th, that you didn't blow up your fingers or hands, and you had a nice barbecue. If you do such things, you survived, and now we're sort of. I hated the 4th of July, post 4th of July, because to me as a kid, it was kind of like the end of summer. And I know technically summer is still going on and all that, but to me it was like that period from like around mid-June, July the 4th, right? Because already I've seen back to school ads, which by the way, they couldn't wait, right? Back to school ads. It's July, whatever it is, July 7th. Okay. Or maybe the 6th. I don't know what it is. 7th. Okay. So we've got that on our mind. It's that kind of the year where you're pretty soon it's going to be August. August is a lost month because September is beckoning, and then we'll be into the whole school and fall, whatever. Okay. All right. So, look, folks, I'm fine. Occasionally, I, shall we say, pivot. I try to inject humor. And because of the fact that I haven't been doing a lot of the solicitations lately, I'll come to grips and just be blunt with you all, okay? If I have to talk relentlessly or comment about Channel 4 or Channel 2 or ABC, Disney, the Mouse Mafia, I really will become fiscally broke. There's only so much you could discuss about these radio stations and television stations. The fact that we have such a lack of media in this area. And the media that we do have is so marginalized. It's so insignificant because of the fact that we have dreck, we have crap, we have reporters who don't know the area. We have anchors that think they're God's gift to the world and they're not. We have no radio. Our radio is cap full of dreck. We have no sports talk radio. That's dreck. We have absolutely no news talk. And the little news tech we used to have was dreck. So everything has become marginalized. There's nothing really to talk about. Oh, I'll talk about it because it's part of the media landscape. But when you look more nationally, compared to what San Francisco is, you have Boston and New York and Chicago and Philadelphia and even Miami and Houston and I think of Texas and what's going on there with that tragedy. But my point is, folks, the Bay Area has become, it's not even mediocre anymore. If it was just mere mediocre, that would be like, oh my God, it'd be a highlight reel. It's not. It's look what we have, folks. It's awful. It is bad. It's like this is what we've been reduced to. That areas like the number 6 media market in radio or television and number 4 in radio. We have no media here. The Chronicle, are you kidding me? With their little thin shit on the weekend now, and no sports page, and crap, and SF Gate, the burrito publication site. Look, I've said this before. The Chronicle, as a high school newspaper, they are awesome. I'll give them that. They are a great high school newspaper. But other than that, this is what we get. I haven't even I don't read the Chronicle. I don't know where I get my news here. I guess I get it on the internet, whatever that is. But my point is, folks, I have to deviate for survival. And yes, I will inject my humor. If you don't like it, nobody put a gun to your head and said, you know what? Let's go watch Rich. Let's say Rich is in need of meds. No, I would say this. Those of you that complain, you're in need of meds. Why? Because you're watching me. Go figure. It seems like you're the ones that didn't get the joke. And by the way, this is important as all get go. So hear me, quote me, listen to me. If you're going to use this line about, well, I was going to make a donation or subscribe, and this is why I don't, please don't. I don't want your money. I'd rather sit on the floor and play the ukulele. I don't want your money. You're bullshit. You wouldn't absolutely donate, and I don't want it. It's garbage. It's called false hustle. You're using that as an excuse, and I don't want it. Okay? It's that simple. I'm laughing. Okay? I can take critique. I can take constructive critiques. I don't want people telling me, well, you really should seek some medication. Folks, let me tell you something. I was on a very strong dose of medication for years, and I gave it up. And as I've said, people like Pete Giddings and Van Amberg and Patty Hearst and all the people out there have been instrumental in my life. They've honed in on me spiritually, ethically, all of that. That was a joke. And those of you that thought that, well, what is he talking about? But you're watching. Go figure. You're watching. Okay? I have my own sense of humor, right? I'm very, very unpredictable. Humor to me goes beyond politics. I don't laugh if it's a Dem and poo poo because it's a Repub. The political parties are useless. If we're going to go there, I have you trolls who that's all you talk about is Dem good or Dem bad, Republicans good. Trump is great, this, that, yeah. Hey, I laugh at Trump. He makes me laugh. That's kind of the reason why he's resonated in this country, because all the people who thought that they were not complete, maybe they were lack of education, what have you, they all resonate with Trump. And that's not a bad thing. It's a whole group of people who feel, speaking of marginalized, they feel marginalized. They don't identify with CNN. They can't trust Fox. They don't like any of this. Some of them resonate with whatever. They just kind of wake up, they do their business, they go to work, they work hard, make sure kids are okay, try to have a measly vacation and go. I know I'm overly philosophical right now. My point is this. I broadened my brand. Boy, do I hate that word, but it's apropos here. I broadened my brand. I will now do a commentary. I will try every now and then to cover local media, even though it's shitty, even though we have no local media. Even the internet sites are the craps. That's why you folks have no respect for one another. Don't worry about me, by the way. I'm fine. I'm what they call operationally depressed. It's clinical depression. That means that you get around, you can operate, yet you have internal issues. We all have issues. I hate to break the news. That's why Dr. Phil still flourishes, because most of us out there, myself included, are completely foobarred. You know what that is. Fubar. Yeah, fucked up beyond all recognition. Well, some of us are less so than others, but we're all basically screwed. Those that are the toughest survive. And they survive and they feed their families and they go to work and they do the things. They don't really look at one another. They don't compare themselves. They just get there. They survive. That's what the world is today. Survival. And yes, I've broadened my appeal. If you don't like it, I'm not asking you nor forcing you in any way whatsoever to come here. This is a site. Yes, oh, of course, we will talk about media. We'll every now and then look at CNN and the New York Times. We have to kind of hold our nose and the world and MSNBC and international news and the BBC. I made a point yesterday. Some of you got it, some of you didn't. But if you look at the Middle East and what is taking place in the world, it's a very dangerous part of the world. And yes, God forbid, if there is World War III, it will probably center near the Middle East because there's so many vital things here. Obviously, oil and things of that nature. But I made a point, it's a very small point, that in those most dangerous of climates now, the cities like Beirut and Damascus and the Congo and Africa and Sudan and very volatile places where there's conflict and where there's fighting and all that. I made a point of saying this, that if you look at the reporting there, the few times you get an actual live report, or not live, but somebody reporting there, inevitably they are British and they're reporting like the BBC or Sky News, what have you. But you never see an American there. You never see like somebody with an Anglo accent. It's always somebody with a British accent. I just made an observation. And why is that? The only people that go to dangerous parts of the world happen to be of British or Australian or whatever. That's the point I was trying to make, a very small point. And I sort of talked British and I said the British or whatever. And it was just going on and on. And if you don't like it, then don't come here. I don't, shit, there are times that I won't come here and I'm the guy that's the center of this all. I have psychics now. Really. You've seen online. And I'm laughing my ass off. I'm saying, am I the only one who, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, geez, am I the only one on this joke? And please, don't play armchair therapist and tell me I'm in need. You're fucking in need. I think you're worse than I am because you're watching this shit and you're laughing, hopefully. And some of you, thank you, got the joke. And I'm not trying to be funny, like ha 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 funny, that it was a joke. I'm making light of a very dark world that we're in. Yes, Rich can get overly philosophical too. Don't tell me you are going to think about making a donation or becoming a subscriber. Please. That's, folks, what is commonly known as bullshit. Okay? The non-bullshit people are the ones that I really, really like, who say, you know what? You're interesting to watch. You're a little bit fucked up yourself, but guess what? We enjoy watching you. That's the kind of shit that I like. And then there are those who say, oh, you touch your glasses to it. Well, you know what? I'm touching my glasses to annoy the people who say that I touch my glasses too much. Okay? This may, in and of itself, be kind of a pivoting thing. But I like it. I like it because I can see better when I have these on. Yes. And that costs too, by the way. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm fine. Trolls and non-trolls alike, I'm fine. Could maybe, spice up the wardrobe and make sure that the television works and the backdrop surroundings are as plush as ever. I am fine. I collectively think that we all just need to slow down, take a break. And it's that time of the year where you can slow down. Okay. Enlighten yourself. Get out there. Have a Hershey bar or something. Drink some good Pete's coffee, what have you. I endorse Pete's, by the way. That's the best coffee out there. Strong, but not for the weak. But I'm fine. And if you don't like my sense of humor, then go watch somebody else. You know, go listen to KNBR and they could talk about the fact that their fathers got them jobs. Go on to the shitty news talk radio. Go read the Chronicle. That'll take you about 5 seconds. You could do a dissertation on Karen Carpenter. They're both really, really thin. One is dead and the other one is about to die. That's hardly anything revolutionary. I've been saying that, and you could see that the Chronicle is a joke. They were always a joke, but at least they were believable. They had credibility in Herb Cain and a sports page that was decent, and columnists like Art Hop and Stanton Delaplane, but they were always a joke. I always use this line. Remember All the President's Men? Remember Ben Bradley, Jason Robarb, some guys trying to sell some stupid thing, and he walks into Ben Bradley's office, and Bradley tells him, hey, get out of here, go sell it to the San Francisco Chronicle. Chronicle loved that, as they should have. That was back in 1976 when they were semi-legitimate, but at least they had shit. It was a good paper, and Herb Cain, and a sports page, and business, and all that. Now, oh my God. And don't even tell me online and this, that. Yeah, I know. All newspapers are having it rough. They are. That's why you have creative forces like the Wall Street Journal, like the Boston Globe, even the New York Times, which I despise these days because of their illegitimate and biased coverage of the Middle East. But they do have a decent website. My point is, some are creative and get it and move on. Others are the Chronicle, a joke. So to finally wrap up this mundane, look, folks, if you are here with me and you enjoy this and you like what you see, and look, I am not perfect. I never said I was. I am one iota, one moleculic muck of the vast World Wide Web. You have plenty of things, plenty of places to go to and enjoy yourself. Go crazy. I'm a little teensy weensy molecule is what I am. And I try to be current. I try to be funny. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I cover things and say things that nowhere else, and I'm proud of this, you're damn right I am, you will not get. Because even when someone is sort of mundane and idiotic and whatever, at least they're not controlled by forces and certain advertisers who tell you what they want you to say. And if you say this, we're not going to support you. I don't want that. I don't want to be beholden to people telling me what I have to say. I'm even worried about this site because I try to be free and independent. Sometimes I score, sometimes I do not. You're going to have to weed that out in your mindset. If you like coming here, great. Happy to have you. Please, as all punch. And those of you that have invested in me and thanked me and given me the support that I need to perhaps be even more creative and substantive and talk about real issues that affect all of us, I appreciate that. And especially the ones who've said, we disagree with you. We find you to be sometimes kind of nutty in a comical way, but we like your free for all and your spirit and whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's my being kind of fucked up. Excuse me. I'll just be honest with you. Not that I haven't been before, but they're there. Those are the ones that I like, not the ones that say, I was going, this is one of the reasons why I'm not going to support you. Good, goodbye, get out, goodbye. I hate you. Hurry. I might even give you leftovers to get you going. I don't want you here because you're bullshit. Believe me, don't bullshit a bullshitter, as they say, the cliche goes. Folks, it's Monday, start of a new week. I hope you enjoyed today's explanations and virtuosos. And please do become a paid subscriber. Tell your friends, your enemies, your priest, your rabbi, your lawyer, your dentist, your doctor, your hookers, anybody that you care about Rich. Become a paid subscriber. It's $15 for the year. You get to watch Rich do this and this. Yes, I'm entertaining even when I'm not. Go figure. And this, I know. Got to hand it to me, don't you? And I promise you more substantive programming in the future. Okay. Thank you. Just go up to my PayPal, click on the PayPal. That'll get you over to the make you over. Well, you get a makeover too. Um, anyway, I really do appreciate many of you who have taken the time to like me here. You like me. You really like me. Thank you, Sally Field. That was a great movie, by the way. I watched that the other day. Uh, Norma Ray. Oh my God, my namesake, sort of Ron Liebman, who played the union organizer. Anyway, she was great. She really was. She was good and fantastic. Yeah, and then you see shit like Miss Doubtfire, but whatever. We all have to make a living, right? Okay, so yeah, become a paid subscriber like me here, and we will see you later. But guess what? I'm fine. Okay, no worries.